In addition to the Sears Tower, deep dish pizza, and that giant jelly bean shaped shiny thing you see your reflection in, Chicago is also known for the Chicago hot dog. Is it any good? We're about to find out. Towns, cities, villages often have some food thing they're known for, famous for. You gotta have it. Oh my God, have you tried it yet? It's the best thing ever. I'm from Vancouver, Canada. We have something called White Spot. It's a shitty, thin little burger that's fantastic. Fish tacos, San Diego. Chicago, they have this Chicago dog that if you ask anybody in Chicago, there could never be a dog better than that. It is the preeminent, top of the mountain, best hot dog in the planet. You know, they are from the Midwest, and they got that whole beef thing going on, so there's a certain amount of bragging that the Chicagoans like to do. I'll get shit for that, I know it, right? People are gonna be all over my Canadian West Coast ass for that comment, but we thought we'd make one just like they would. And we're gonna make our own poppy seed bun, because you gotta have that. God help me if I made a Chicago dog not on a poppy seed bun. Oof. I hate to think of what could happen. We'll get our bun stuff happening first. And the dog's pretty simple. It's really just a handful of things that goes on it. I'll probably fuck up the order. Something's gonna happen, I don't know. Somebody will write and say, you're a fucking idiot. You didn't put the mustard on the left, you put it on the right, and it changes the way it tastes, and the relish isn't the same. All right, we're making some buns, let's go. We begin by adding a packet of yeast. Don't you love it? Have you had a really good look at those little tiny, they're like perfect little, like, balls. Like little tiny guys. Well, this is what's gonna help our hot dog buns to rise. So we give them that, we give them sugar, a couple tablespoons, and warm milk. I'd say between about 110 and 120 degrees, that's a cup. We'll mix this just a little bit. And now we let it sit. And in 5 minutes, you'll notice that this starts to bubble on top and you'll start to smell the yeast. If it doesn't, your yeast is ruined or your milk was way too hot, you'll have to start again. So we'll roll the tape forward and show you what it looks like, and it looks like this. See this foam? That's what you wanted. That says it's doing the right thing. That says we got a good chance of these things working out. Here we go. Get rid of that, put our bowl there. Now we're gonna do the following. We will add, this is 2.5 cups of bread flour. We're gonna put most of it in, save a little back. To the flour we're gonna add, I don't know, about a half a teaspoon of salt, another little hit of sugar, tablespoon. I like a slightly sweeter bun. I feel like you could have made something dirty out of that, Max.
I'm sure I could.
I'm glad you didn't. All right, give this a little whisking to incorporate. Then you're gonna add some wet stuff. One will be an egg.
I haven't edited yet, so there's still time.
One will be an egg. Break that up a bit. 3 tablespoons of melted butter. Like that. And remember this nonsense? In it goes. If there's little bits of extra yeast, try and get that all out. And now we'll start to mix this. And it's not gonna be a pretty sight. Slowly incorporate from the edge. I'm swirling in the middle, but I'm kind of bringing little bits from the outside in. This is essentially a milk style bun. So now this is gonna look messy, shaggy, and that's okay. We're gonna mix this so it's sort of all as much together. It doesn't have to be gorgeous, it just has to be together. So when you've got most of the flour mixed in, turning it a few times, you can see we're pretty much there. Try and keep it together. We're gonna take some saran, cover it up, nice and tight, as they say. Don't do it, Max, just don't. All right, let this sit now for 5 minutes and we will be back. Here we are, it's been 5 minutes. Let's take this out. Now we wanna get it out of here. Remember, I started with 2.5 cups of flour. This is maybe, I don't know, quarter cup left, a little bit. We're gonna use this. But first, we'll get this spread out. Now we'll take this out. This is gonna be a fairly sticky dough. We're gonna help it a little bit though by adding more of this flour that we will now just knead into. And if you want, a bench scraper is a good thing to do this with. So we're just smoothing this out a bit. Try to incorporate a little bit more of the rest of this flour. Doesn't all have to go in. There's the fly here that really needs to get incorporated right into the garbage can. So a little bit of kneading. Not a lot. You can see it's starting to get a lot prettier. Smells good. These are gonna be our hot dog buns, folks. Okay, this guy's nice. I'm gonna take this bowl. It's messy in the bottom, but that's okay. I'm gonna put some oil there so it doesn't stick, right? Then we'll take this kid, and we'll go just like that. We'll come back with our saran. We'll cover it up again. Nice and tight, snug, snug, snug. This guy now gets 30 minutes by himself. And after 30 minutes, boom, biatches, look what we got. Look what we done got. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So now it's risen. Now we want to get the air out. And this is a fun way to do it, like that. Boom. And it deflates. Oh, so sad, little guy. I'm sorry. So let's revisit a little more. Let's put a little more flour on here. Make our life easier. And this kid can come out. Beautiful. So this is going to make 8 buns for us. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to take our bent scraper about the halfway point and say that's going to be 2, and then this is going to be 4. We get 8 like this. We'll take one guy at a time. Take one guy at a time, and then we're just going to fold him over on himself. We want to end up with a seam at the bottom. So we roll him around. We get him nice. A little twist. And now this guy, we try and get about 6 inches long.
So just work it until it becomes 6 inches long.
Quiet, Max. You just keep your awful, dirty, nasty thoughts out of it. People are still talking about how much you swore when you made that burger. Does that look like 6 inches, roughly?
Yes.
Thank you, Chance. And now we'll take this one little guy.
I was trying to think of a joke.
I'm sure you were. We're gonna put him on here. So just carry on. You saw how I did the first one. Give it a little roll, get the seam at the bottom, tighten it up.
Did you say semen?
God,
I think you said semen.
I didn't say
Get
seam.
the seam in the bottom.
Get the seam at the bottom and then carry on. 6
You're
inches. Roll it out till
disgusting.
it's 6 inches. God. All right, so here we are. We've got them basically done. I mean, look, I'm not completely even with my cuts. So you can see some are bigger, some are smaller. One more 15-minute rise, then we bake. And there they are. Oh, got a little seam problem here. Shit, S. You can fix that. Look, you can see how, my cutting was a little off. But that's okay. All right, one last step before we get them in the oven. This is 1 egg white. To this, we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of water. Give it some of this. You know what this is called? I'm giving it the business. Once you've given it the business, you're gonna take your brush and you're gonna brush liberally. Tops, sides, kind of down, right? In between a little bit. This guy right here, these 3 in the middle could be candidates for the most gorgeous bun award. They're perfect. Uh-oh, go back. Okay, when this is done, one ridiculously important step. You ready for it?
Yep.
It's the poppy seeds. Before I do that, I'm a little concerned this might, I don't know, blow out the side or something. Be cooking on the middle, so I'm just gonna add a little parchment this way, just in case, and this way. Just I don't want anything burning improperly. Take that off. There you go. Now it's poppy seed time, because without the poppy seeds, it ain't no Chicago dog, I'm telling you. And this you can be pretty liberal with. All right, geez Louise, come on, man. I'm being so gentle. Somehow I imagine there's nothing gentle in this whole process in Chicago. Okay, everybody. Okay, my oven, 350. They're going in for 15 to 20 minutes until they're golden brown. Oh, look at, now proof that it actually does something. Did you see that?
Wow.
Shit. You'll hardly think it does anything.
Salt the water.
Salt your pasta water.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, here we go. This is an all beef dog. I'm putting it without looking. Nope. I had to look into a pot of almost boiling water. Certainly rapidly simmering. 5 minutes. The buns are close to being ready. So that gets done, the buns get done, everything comes out, and we put them together. I competed in a hot dog competition in San Diego many years ago. 4 of us competed. I made a hot dog reminiscent of a hot dog you find in Vancouver, a Japanese style. Japanese mayo, caramelized onions, teriyaki sauce, that kind of thing. Seaweed crumbles over the top. It's really good. 2 other nondescript hot dogs, I don't know, and one guy made the Chicago dog, because Tom, he was from Chicago, and he was so proud of them, boys, so proud. So now it comes time for the people to vote. And I'm just waiting, and I'm watching people vote, and I'm excited. Now they do the counting of the votes. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. When it was all said and done, my dog lost by 1 vote to the Chicago dog. Because Tom, whose dog it was, fucking voted for himself. You're not supposed to vote for yourself in a competition like this. He goes, nobody told me that. I go, that's BS. We could have had a runoff. Could have had the people that voted for those shitty dogs forced to vote for yours and mine. You
had to give him the business.
I want to give him the business real bad, but chose not to. All right, let me get the buns. Then we're happening. If you're ready for gorgeousness, I just happen to have some available right this second. And look at these guys. Okay, so maybe my hot dog bun forming skills are not that, what's the word I'm looking for? Perfect? But the smell from here, wow. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Oh my God, there's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. So let's just separate these guys a bit so they can start to cool, or there's never a chance, or there's no way I'm ever gonna be able to do this. I think this is our guy here. One of these two is our guy. Which, you know what that means? That means that we all have to try a little bit of this. Look at this gorgeous bread. Milk bread, bun. Oh my God. Wait, I brought out with me just a little softened butter, just to do that. Boy, should I make you one? We all try at the same time?
Yes. Please. All right, ready?
Yes.
It's so hot.
1, 2, 3, go.
Holy crap.
Heaven.
You know what I say? Fuck the dog, let's just eat these.
Chinsey, how good is it?
Insane. So
All right.
good.
Nothing like fresh bread. Get out our perfect guy. Time to build and eat.
Wait. I think there's somebody a little sad she didn't get to try.
Well, I was getting ready to give her some.
Poor Jilly.
I was trying not to draw that out too much.
She just wanted a little bit of a
Oh yeah,
bread
because that
bite.
took so much extra time.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this perfect specimen and we're gonna open them up. Now I realize the way to open up a hot dog bun is typically that way, but because of how I bake them with these touching sides, the sides are not all that pretty, but even still, I want it this way because I want to show off these poppy seeds as best I can. So using a Sam the Cooking Guy 8-inch offset serrated knife, I'm gonna try and go be gentle, 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 gorgeous. Or as you like to say, Max, go ahead, say it.
Gorge, my favorite word.
So everybody
Jilly,
can
have
hear
you
it.
ever heard me say gorge in my life?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jilly. All right, first in will be our all beef dog. Next up, yellow mustard. Hey, if you hate yellow mustard, then Chicago hates you because this is what it's all about. Beautiful. Next up, the most fluorescent green pickle relish you can possibly find. Just like this. And I prefer not to cover up.
Got him!
Does it die?
Oh my god.
Well, right now Max is just, okay. I prefer not to put relish all the way to the tip, Max. I like it just like that.
You're looking at me because you said to the tip? Gross.
Here we go, a little white onion, just a bit. Don't go too crazy or those Bears fans will be all over your ass, and not in a good way. Now comes the hard part. Max, you shut up. You're gonna take some tomato. Go right here, right here. You got your tomato. Now a pickle spear comes in on this other side. We're gonna take this young fellow right here. Snug in, just like that. Gorge Max, right? Gorge.
Gorge.
Double gorge. And last but definitely not least, we require 2 sport peppers. So technically, they're not easy to find out here on the West Coast. These are hot chili peppers. So we get 1, we get 2, but a bite of that with the pickle, with the tomato, with all the other nonsense. That's something special right there, ladies and gentlemen. Something special. There you go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've done a good job here today, don't you?
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Yes, look, there was a bit of work in the bun, but listen to the boys here. If you're gonna have a poppy seed hot dog bun, make your own, because that's really what's helping to make this special. It's a collection of unremarkable ingredients, yet when they find themselves on the same dog together, they become special. And we bite. So I'm just gonna shove a couple of these things, like the pickle, up towards the end, the tomato, and the pepper, because you wanna make sure you get everything all in one bite. It's gonna be impossible. I do this for you guys.
Is that the pickle crunching?
It's the pepper. Shit. Okay, Tom shouldn't have won. I should have won that day, but this is still amazingly delicious.
Fuck you,
It's- Oh my God. Almost died from the sport pepper juice run down my throat. Holy shit, it's so delicious. All right. Will you make your own hot dog buns? Maybe. Should you? Chance.
100%.
Max.
100%.
There you go. All right, thanks, guys. Hey, listen, shopsdcg.com. The cast iron pans right now are sold out, but they're coming back very soon. So stay on them.
Waitlist.
Sign up for the wait list.
So you'll know right away.
I think they heard you say that. Oh, we're still picking new people for the garlic press winners.
Comment.
Leave a
subscribe.
comment.
Oh, by the way, there have been maybe 10 different people that I chose to be winners, and I went to check and see if they were subscribers, and they weren't.
Losers. That's what they've become. Losers. Am I right?
Right?
See ya.
Fuck you people who comment and don't subscribe.
All right, it's time to give away something. A garlic press. I'll mix them up. Come here, young lad. Everyone, you know this is Chance. This is gonna be more significant than you realize. Chancey, pick out one.
Your fate is in my hands. Another little mix around.
What'd they
All
get?
right. 17 of 20.
17 and 20. Stay right there. Let me just read who it's going to. And this is going to Matching Carpet.
All right.
And Matching Carpet writes, just sitting here watching Sam the Cooking Guy, wishing he would show everyone Chancey's dreamy eyes again. The world deserves more Chance. Look right there, man.
Thanks, matching carpet. What's the carpet matching with?
The drapes, of course.
Thought so. Maybe.
Everybody knows that. Hey, thank you. Oh, wait. But you're also getting...
A 7-inch Nikiri.
Yeah.
Best day ever.
Best day ever. This knife coming to you, along with the garlic press. And I'm just going to say this. One of my favorite things about this knife that makes me smile every time I use it is that my face is on the bottom. And it's not that it's my face. It's just that there's a face there.
It's amazing.
I like it. I like it. Okay. Wait, one more time for Matching Carpet right there. No,
Gotcha.
forget that. Just the eyes. Thank you, Chance.